Welcome back to Albums Born Today, where we delve into the history behind albums celebrating their release. It's March 24th, 2024. Let's explore what the past has in store for us today. The Dark Side of the Moon is the eighth studio album by the English progressive rock band Pink Floyd, released in 1973. The Dark Side of the Moon is a concept album that explores themes of greed, mental illness, time, and existentialism. The band wanted to create a cohesive work that would flow seamlessly from one track to the next, creating a continuous listening experience. The album was recorded at Abbey Road Studios in London over the course of several months in 1972 and 1973. The band utilized innovative recording techniques, including multi-track recording and tape loops, to create the album's distinctive sound. The band worked closely with engineer Alan Parsons, who played a crucial role in shaping the album's sound. Parsons' technical expertise and creative input helped Pink Floyd realize their vision for The Dark Side of the Moon. The album features a diverse range of musical styles, including progressive rock, psychedelic rock, and ambient music. It incorporates elements of jazz, blues, and classical music, as well as experimental sounds and textures. The Dark Side of the Moon is known for its iconic album cover, designed by Storm Thorgerson of the design group Hypnosis. The cover features a prism dispersing light into a spectrum of colors, symbolizing the album's themes of light and dark, life and death. The Dark Side of the Moon was a commercial success, reaching number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and staying on the chart for a record-breaking 937 weeks, over 18 years. It became one of the best-selling albums of all time, selling over 45 million copies worldwide. The Dark Side of the Moon remains a cultural touchstone and a defining work in Pink Floyd's discography. Its enduring popularity and influence have inspired generations of musicians and fans, cementing its status as a classic of rock music that continues to resonate with listeners around the world. Mysterious Traveler is the fifth studio album by the American jazz fusion band Weather Report, released in 1974. Weather Report was formed in 1970 by keyboardist Joe Zawinul and saxophonist Wayne Shorter, both former members of Miles Davis's band. The group sought to push the boundaries of jazz by incorporating elements of funk, rock, and electronic music into their sound. By the time of Mysterious Traveler, Weather Report had undergone several lineup changes, with bassist Miroslav Vidas departing and being replaced by Alfonso Johnson. This change, along with the addition of percussionist Dom Romeo, contributed to the album's unique sound. Mysterious Traveler was recorded at Devonshire Sound Studios in North Hollywood, California, with Joe Zawinul and Wayne Shorter serving as the primary composers and producers. The album was recorded relatively quickly, with the band members improvising and experimenting in the studio. The album features a fusion of jazz, funk, and world music influences, characterized by complex rhythms, virtuosic solos, and atmospheric textures. Mysterious Traveler explores themes of exploration, adventure, and discovery, as reflected in the album's title and artwork. The music takes listeners on a journey through different musical landscapes, evoking imagery of exotic locales and distant horizons. Mysterious Traveler received positive reviews from critics upon its release, with many praising its innovative blend of styles and adventurous spirit. Mysterious Traveler is regarded as one of Weather Report's most influential and enduring albums, showcasing the band's creative vision and technical prowess. Please is the debut studio album by the British synth-pop duo Pet Shop Boys, released in 1986. Pet Shop Boys consists of Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe. Tennant was a journalist for the British music magazine Smash Hits, while Lowe was studying architecture. They met in an electronic shop in London and discovered a shared interest in electronic music. Before the release of Please, Pet Shop Boys gained attention with their debut single West End Girls, which became a hit in 1984, reaching number 1 on the UK singles chart and number 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Please was recorded in various studios in London, including Avishon Studios and Sarmwest Studios. The album was produced by Stephen Hague, who helped refine Pet Shop Boys' sound and bring a polished, commercial edge to their music. Please is characterized by its catchy synth-pop sound, featuring lush synthesizers, electronic beats, and Tennant's distinctive vocals. The album's songs blend elements of dance music, disco, and pop, with witty lyrics and memorable melodies. Please includes several hit singles, including West End Girls, Opportunities, Let's Make Lots of Money, and Suburbia. These songs helped solidify Pet Shop Boys' status as one of the leading acts in the electronic music scene of the 1980s. Please was a commercial success, reaching number 3 on the UK Albums Chart and number 7 on the US Billboard 200 chart. Please had a significant impact on popular culture, influencing a new generation of electronic and synth-pop musicians. The album's sleek production, catchy hooks, and sophisticated lyrics helped define the sound of the 1980s and continue to resonate with audiences today. Dirty Work is the 18th British and 20th American studio album by the Rolling Stones, released in 1986. During the early 1980s, tensions within the Rolling Stones were high. Guitarist Keith Richards and lead vocalist Mick Jagger had been drifting apart due to personal and creative differences. Richards was struggling with drug addiction, and Jagger was pursuing solo projects. The recording sessions for Dirty Work took place from March to December 1985, primarily at Path Marconi Studios in Paris, France, with additional sessions in Montserrat and London. The album was produced by Steve Lillywhite, who was chosen by Jagger. Dirty Work features a blend of rock, pop, and R&B influences. The album incorporates elements of the era's production styles, including synthesized instrumentation and drum machines. However, it retains the Stones' trademark gritty rock sound. The album's lyrics reflect the band's turbulent interpersonal dynamics and the challenges they were facing at the time. Songs like One Hit, To the Body, and Fight allude to the tension between Jagger and Richards, while tracks like Had It With You and Winning Ugly explore themes of disillusionment and defiance. Dirty Work features contributions from various guest musicians, including Bobby Womack, Jimmy Page, and Tom Waits. Their presence adds depth and diversity to the album's sound, enhancing its musical palette. Dirty Work is often viewed as a transitional album in the Rolling Stones' discography. While it may not be considered one of their classic albums, it remains a fascinating chapter in the band's history, capturing a moment of uncertainty and change. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Keep the music alive, and we'll see you in the